What about would you think about, a campaign with and running alongside a JD Vance?
I would think about, well, I've said it a million times, it hasn't helped him much, but I really love JD and know him well, and I think he's a genuinely decent person whose values are ordered correctly. I think JD cares about his wife, God, his wife, his children, his nation. I mean, I know that. So, I love that there's a decent person in politics. There aren't many at all. There's not one hand worth that I know personally. So, I'm always rooting for JD. I think it's, who knows? Like, we're talking 24 hours after Trump has, done a 180 on this stuff, and I agree with what he's done, though I'm sad about it. So, but who knows what Trump has in store for the next 2.5 years, assuming he serves it out? I don't know. Who knows? I mean, God only knows, right?
But could we ever see a President Tucker?
Who'd not? I'm not a big hider of, my desires. I can't stop talking. I can't stop, saying what I think and revealing. If I wanted to be president, I think it'd be really obvious. I don't at all. But I am worried. I want someone to provide an option. So what is clearly going to happen is underneath all of the foreign policy questions are the ones that are even more important and resonant, which are economic questions. And, the average home price in over 100 cities for a starter home is over $1 million right now. That's you can't have kids in that environment. People don't feel like the system is fair. It's not fair. That system can't continue. And so what's going to happen is you're going to have a massive reaction to that system. And some demagogue is going to show up and basically give us the most destructive form of socialism. You're going to see economic populism that's not rebalancing. It's just making leaders and politicians more powerful. I don't want that. So I don't know. How do you pull back from this totally lopsided economy where the worst people in America become billionaires and everyone else withers? How do you pull back to just a reasonable vision of meritocracy where people who work hard and do the right thing get rewarded? I don't know. That is the actual question. It's easy not to have a regime change war with Iran. Just don't do it, Dumbo. But how do you fix generations of lies about our economy, that we have a free market capitalist system? No, we don't. This is some grotesque monopoly-based system that's really destructive. And most of our problems flow from that system. So anyway, I don't know, but I'm worried you're going to have a stupid, hateful demagogue leverage the totally legitimate economic frustrations of the country to institute something that's really, really bad. And that's race-based. The other thing that we struggle with in the United States is hatred of whites. I don't even know where that comes from. Let's talk about anti-Semitism. Well, hatred of whites, discrimination against whites is encoded in our laws. It's what? My vision is really simple. You're not judged by the color of your skin, your ethnic background, what your parents did. That's bonkers. That's blood guilt. It's group punishment. We reject that. It's inherently unjust. And you treat people on the basis of how they behave. And that is the main thing we need to fix. And that should be true in our economy too. It doesn't matter whether you know the undersecretary of whatever at the Department of Commerce. Everyone has an equal shot to make it in our society.